Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 Audi e-tron GT Quattro with dynamic package. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded in. Upon turning on the ignition, the side mirrors will automatically fold out. Then upon locking the car, the side mirrors will automatically fold in again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. The e-tron in Malaysia does come standard with Audi's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indentation on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. The windows dip down a little bit as you open the doors. And that is because the windows in this car are frameless. To start the e-tron, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located right here. The e-tron GT comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The e-tron GT Quattro gets a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design, sport grips at 10, 2, 4 and 8, and perforated sections on the sides. No matter which variant is chosen, the e-tron GT comes standard with a 2-speed automatic transmission. The pedal shifters that are located on the top 2 steering wheel spokes control the sensitivity of the regenerative braking. Standard across the range are front and rear parking sensors along with a 360-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. The rear and the front camera views also turn with the steering wheel. At the bottom left of the camera display, the settings menu can be brought up. The button next to it turns off or on the camera display, while the third button from the left turns off or on the parking sensor sound. To the right of this sound button is the button to activate the automatic parking system. Meanwhile, to the bottom right of the camera display are 2 buttons. The left button lets drivers choose between the rear side camera view, the front side camera view, the rear wide angle camera view, the standard rear camera view, the top-down camera view, the standard front camera view, and the front wide-angle camera view. The rightmost button brings up the 3D camera view, and in this view, the camera angle can be moved around, and the wheels also move as the steering wheel is turned. Safety features in the e-tron GT include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, anti-skid regulation, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The e-tron GT also gets a host of driver assistance features that include Audi Presence front-forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking, Audi Presence rear collision alert, a blind spot monitor, lane departure warning, and front and rear cross traffic assist. The e-tron GT Quattro is fitted with a set of 20-inch black 5-spoke aerodynamic module-style alloy rims. This e-tron GT rides on Pirelli Cinturato P7 Blue Elect tyres. The tyres have a staggered setup, so they measure 245/45 R20 in front and 285/40 R20 at the rear. The brakes are ventilated discs all round, and for the dynamic package, the steel brakes have a tungsten carbide coating and red brake calipers. Double wishbones make up the front suspension while the back suspension gets a multi-link setup. The e-tron GT is an E-segment midsize executive saloon that Audi has been producing since late 2020. While Audi's own A6 is somewhat in the same segment, what makes the e-tron GT unique is that it is an all-electric model. Prior to the introduction of the production model, Audi previewed the e-tron GT with the e-tron GT concept car at the November 2018 Los Angeles Auto Show. 2 years later in November 2020, Audi released photos of the production version before actually unveiling it 3 months later in February 2021. There are two versions available, the regular e-tron GT Quattro and the sportier RS e-tron GT. The e-tron GT shares the same J1 platform as the Porsche Taycan, with both models sharing about 40% of their parts. Audi Malaysia debuted the e-tron GT in June 2023. Currently there are two variants available, e-tron GT Quattro with Dynamic Package Automatic and RS e-tron GT Automatic. Under the bonnet of the e-tron GT are several items. The blue cap is to access the wiper washer fluid tank, while the black cap is to access the brake fluid tank. There's also the 85-litre front boot. To the right of the boot is an LED light, the black bag contains the vehicle's charging cables, and the red box contains the vehicle's warning triangle. The compartment on the left of the boot houses the vehicle's tow hook, tyre sealant, and first aid kit, while the compartment on the right of the boot has the vehicle's tyre repair kit and toolkit. The e-tron GT Quattro comes with dual electric motors powered by a 93.4 kWh lithium-ion battery. It produces 469 horsepower and 630 Nm of torque in normal mode. In boost mode, it produces 522 horsepower and 640 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 4.5 seconds in normal mode and 4.1 seconds in boost mode. Top speed is 245 km per hour, and the combined electric consumption for the e-tron GT Quattro Automatic is 21.6 kWh per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 0 grams per kilometer, and the e-tron GT gets Audi's Quattro electric all-wheel drive system as standard. Exterior features of the e-tron GT Quattro with Dynamic Package include automatic auto-leveling adaptive Audi laser light matrix LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED sequential front and rear indicators, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, a carbon roof, the Black Appearance Package Plus, black side mirrors, and body-colored door handles.
This button pops open the bonnet as shown earlier. Individual electronic child locks for the rear doors. Window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Mirror controls. Central locking. Speaker. This button pops open the boot lid. Storage. e-tron GT door sills. And the driver's seat in this e-tron GT does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support and power thigh extension. You have a 2-person memory function for the driver's seat, set using the buttons right here. Triple zone automatic climate control system, fan speed. These are your front controls. Right here you have your aircon on or off, together with your aircon eco and aircon max modes, different modes, driver side temperature, passenger side temperature, automatic mode, recirculation, rear defrost, front defrost, and you have 3-stage, heated and cooled seats for the front passenger and driver. Right here, you have your Audi drive select button. This one is for the traction control system. This one brings up the camera system. This one is for the automatic parking system. And this one turns off the display. Right here you have another automatic parking button, storage, cup holders, and right here you have your set of controls for the infotainment system. You have the power button, mute, seat track, and to increase or decrease the volume, it works like an old iPod, so you twist left to decrease the volume and twist right to increase the volume.
The e-tron GT comes with the MMI Navigation Plus touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10.1-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The e-tron GT Quattro with dynamic package and the RS e-tron GT gets the Bang & Olufsen 3D premium sound system with 16 speakers producing 710 watts of power.
The Bang & Olufsen sound system that this e-tron uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. You have the title right here, the artist and album will show up here if available, and the album art will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, activate your shuffle and repeat options, as well as bring up your love and suggest less like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist, and if you hit back, we go back to your current library, and right above you can look at your library, playlists, and radio. You can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, albums, and whatnot. And hit this button to go back to your current media playing information. To the right, you have shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, and phone. And down below, we go back to the main CarPlay menu where you can look at your phone, music, Apple Maps, so on and so forth. To the left, we have your Google Maps. You can go to destination, bring up your voice command, and select your media. And to the right, you can have more apps to view on the CarPlay menu. To go back to the main Audi system, hit the Audi MMI button, or you can also hit the home button right up here. Once in the main Audi system, we have your radio, media, telephone, navigation, settings, favorites, car, CarPlay. Under navigation, right here we are in the map. We can search for a destination, select a destination via last destinations, favorites, contacts, and receive destinations and tours. Right here, you can bring up your map settings, voice guidance, route criteria, and all that. You can change the map view right there. Right here you have your traffic information, and right here you have your zoom information and your elevation information. Under telephone, obviously you can dial a number, look at your phone book, connect a telephone, so on and so forth. Under car, we have your charging settings, Audi Drive Select settings, car details, efficiency assist, so on and so forth. And if you select seats, we can actually adjust the side bolster support for the seat base and the seat back. You can select easy entry for the driver's seat if you wish to have it. And you can also adjust the front passenger side bolster support from right here. And within the car menu, you can also select your driver assist settings, settings and service, and favorites. Under settings, with your general settings, display and brightness, language and keyboard, sound, so on and so forth. And under sound, we can adjust the bass treble, subwoofer, balance fader, sound focus, surround level, 3D sounds, and your speed dependent volume. Right here you can also view your breakdown menu, help, select your users, read messages, look at the weather, and view the legal information. And to the left you have your navigation, telephone, and media. To the right, apart from the home button, you also have shortcut buttons for radio, media, telephone, and navigation. Now if you swipe from the top down, we can bring up your date and time settings, notification settings, profile settings, connection settings, sound settings. You can select the ionizer mode for the climate control system. You can turn on or off the heads-up display as well as bring up your heads-up display settings. And right here, this button allows you to manually raise or lower the rear spoiler. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. And as I explained earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the bottom left. If you twist it to the bottom right, that activates the heated side mirrors. Electronic central locking. Wiper controls. Voice control, Bluetooth telephone control, favorite button, seat track, volume controls. If you click the wheel down, you mute the system. Indicator controls. And the button at the end of the indicator stalk activates or deactivates the vehicle's lane departure warning system. Multi-information display controls. Hit view to change the instrument cluster view. Left and right goes between the different multi-information display main menus. The wheel goes between the different sub-menus. Click this button to bring up the options for that particular menu. Click the wheel down to select and hit the return button to go back. Currently driving data with your driving data since the last startup. Right here you have your average electric consumption, average speed, elapsed time and distance traveled. But you also have your consumption information, range, date and time, driving data since the last reset. You have the same set of data as the driving data since the last startup, so average electric consumption, average speed, elapsed time and distance traveled. And down below is the driver assist menu. Next up, vehicle notifications, media, telephone, and navigation. The steering wheel in this car is fully powered, tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. Adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls. Front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well, to the left, is the Qi wireless charging pad. Down here is a power outlet, while to the right, there's a couple of USB-C ports. Frameless, auto-dimming rear view mirror. LED reading lights for the front. It also doubles up as your interior lights. And right here, you have the button for the SOS emergency system. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. And the driver does get a grip handle as well. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this e-tron do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. To fold down only the middle seat, locate the lever right there. Then just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are quite nice and comfortable. You have cutouts on the front seat backs that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle with the aforementioned rear temperature controls. You have your temperature up and down buttons on either sides of the display that is in the middle. You have a couple of USB-C ports right there. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and LED reading lights. You can also find hooks on the B pillars. one of two charging ports for the e-tron. There are 4 ways to operate the powered boot lid in this 2023 e-tron.
Boot space in the e-tron GT is 405 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For extra space, the rear seat backs fold down as explained earlier. To the left of the boot is a storage net, on both sides of the boot are storage areas, and to the right of the boot is a power outlet. There is a hook on the top of the boot along with a couple of LED lights. Under the boot floor is more storage.
Fixed headrests in front, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Central locking, window control, speaker, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your 4-way power lumbar support, power thigh support, and your power adjustable side bolster supports as explained earlier. The only thing that the front passenger seat misses out on is the memory function. Lockable glove box. It is of a nice size. It is LED illuminated as well. Grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. And this is the second charging port for the car. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 Audi e-tron GT Quattro with dynamic package. Thanks for watching and goodbye.